This is a triptych. 3 pieces that belong together. You can place them next to each other, put some space between them, or place them at different heights, as you can see in this picture. The title is Follow the Yellow Brick Road. Haha. So, the rightmost panel shows the start of the road. You see a dead flower just on the other side of the road. It is crying, and the tears go across the road down to the corner. However, the shadow of the flower is full and beautiful, seems to be very much alive. And there is a kind of shooting of time that pierces right into the shadow. The idea here is to generate the visual of the saying, "Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful, it doesn't look real." And if it is so beautiful it doesn't look real, is it even in time? The timeline that pierces the shadow stretches across into the next panel. It is meant to give you the sense that the beautiful shadow is beyond or pierced by time. Now the second panel shows a tree that is so sad it is crying as well, and the tears from the tree blend with the tears from the flower in the corner of each of those 2 panels. The crying tree has no roots and yet gives off the shadow, as does the flower, to a tree that is full of life and beautiful, again with time piercing it for the same reason and very much in the same way. Notice too that the road shifts in the intensity of the gold with each panel, and the colors are intended one to the next to flow to hint towards the final panel. The last panel shows the most gold in the road. It also is a road that gets more and more narrow towards the end. This panel has dollars and cents everywhere, and you'll notice that the dollar signs are off. They aren't one solid piece, because time has pierced them. And the heart that is pierced by the arrow of maybe, let's say, greed or ego, you pick. Whatever you think is the worst that money can bring out in us instead of the best, because money can bring out the best as well, that is what the arrow is. It pierces the heart that shatters into its shadow and can't be as full as the prior shadows, this new shadow of the heart, because the piercing is in this moment in the actual thing, not in the shadow. 3 pieces that belong together.